lot to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. We got a lot to discuss. When it come to news, ain't no better than us. When it come to news, ain't no one you can trust. We got a lot to touch, so it's time to crush. So it's time to crush.
What's up, guys? Lord Sovereign back again for day one of PAX East 2024. I'm here with Freya, and what the game we're looking at is Pioneers of Pagonia. Now, Pioneers of Pagonia seems like a city builder, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Okay. It's a city builder. It's from the studio is called Envision Entertainment. We're a German studio, and we are very proud because PAX East is our first US show where we're bringing the game to. It launched into early access in December 2023, and yeah, we are presenting the game here and are we are very happy with the reactions of the attendees so far. It's a super positive feedback. Everyone loves it, the art style, and we're very happy so far.
I think that's what really jumped out to me initially was the art style, right? But a lot of times you see city builders, the art style is kind of more reserved, but here it feels kind of more, the colors pop, it's a little more cartoony. Tell us in terms of influences, any one particular city builder that came before it that kind of influenced Pioneers of Pagonia?
Well, the creative director of Pioneers of Pagonia is Volker Wertig, who's the original creator of the Settlers IP, which you probably know. Yeah. When thinking about the art style, we definitely chose something with which provides a lighter mood because our world is very relaxing and friendly, and we want to give like a positive atmosphere because we're a little bit more on the cozy area here. So there's no PvP in the game. There are enemies, but it's no PvP. So we thought about, hey, we need something that is really popping. So you get into the right mood when playing the game.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about the overarching story of the game. And again, you said the mood is a little bit more relaxed. So this is going to be a kind of more inviting sort of a city builder, and not. Does it still kind of feel like it has hardcore elements for the people that really want to dive deep into like the details of city building?
Yeah, so in Pioneers of Pagonia, you start, you have different little islands, and the goal is when you land on an island to befriend all factions on that island and discovering the island, build a prospering economy. It's as I already mentioned, it's very peaceful, but we have a fantasy medieval world, so we also have enemies. Right now we have 4 different enemies in the game, which is the thieves and the bandits, but also ghosts and werewolves. Werewolves are the most difficult enemies right now in the game because they're not killing your enemies, they're turning them into new werewolves, so you really have to get rid of them very fast. So you can decide when you start a game if you want a very easy game, if you want a small map, a big map, if you want a challenge, if you want just playing sandbox, or if you want to get a really hard challenge. So you can lose a map. So that's possible. It really depends on what you're looking for.
So what about, you talked about the werewolves. So is there a day-night cycle? Or are the werewolves like, do they only come out and eat at night or something like that? Are they more powerful in the evenings?
There's no day and night cycle. They have their camps on the map, and you are running into them when exploring that map, and you will get a little notification. So hey, like an enemy camp has been discovered. So you really have to, notice what's going on within the game world. You get a lot of help, especially at the beginning. A lot of tooltips, things like that. When you look behind me, there's also a lot of interface. You don't need to use that interface if you don't want to. So everything in the game is animated. So what you see is what you get, which makes it also very accessible, also for smaller kids, because all of the production chains and are very self-explanatory. You can really watch a carrier, like how he brings stuff from A to B, for example, to produce bread. There are over 40 different buildings in the game, over 70 different goods that you can build production chains with, and that you need to use to have a growing society. Yeah,
that's amazing. So tell us, what engine is the game running on?
It's the own engine of the studio, especially as we have a lot of units on screen. So right now the unit limit is around 3,000, which will probably take you around 4 to 6 hours to get to that amount. Because all of these, you need to build them houses, you need to provide meals, and in order to get meals, you need to build up a whole food production chain and things like that. So it really takes a little bit of time. And what I also did not mention yet is we're right now working on a shared co-op update. It's playable in beta right now. So we just launched it into public beta. So if you own the game, just go into your Steam library, you can switch to the beta branch, or you just wait until early April, and then it will be in the main game. And you can play with 4 players playing one faction together. Everyone can take on a different role. One can build up the food production, one can build up the military. So yeah, and you can have like a great challenge together. And as it's procedural content, you can replay that every time. Everyone can also have get a save game from their session together, and you can finish that with other people, or just decide, so hey, I want to play that game, or switch, stop playing it, switch it. So yeah, that's very accessible.
Fantastic. So you said the game went in early access late last year, right?
Yeah.
So when are you expecting final release? And obviously it's PC. Any plans thinking, because when you look at it, when you're talking about accessibility for younger kids, right, is there a plan to sort of implement a controller scheme or something like that? I know usually for these games it's difficult, but it has been done before.
That's right. So yeah, we went into early access in December. Right now we didn't set a final release date yet. We are planning 4 more updates over the course of 2024. And right now it's PC only, because as you can see, there's a lot of stuff to manage. We are thinking, we will think about console versions after the final release. Right now we are fully concentrating on PC.
Okay, fantastic. Freya, once again, tell everybody who you are, the game, and where they can find it.
All right, so yeah, my name is Freya. Our game is Pioneers of Pagonia from Envision Entertainment. You can find it on Steam. It's on sale right now, so you get a few bucks off during PAX. So go for it, and yeah, we would be very happy if your community would wishlist it, because wishlisting helps every indie developer to get a little bit more visibility. So if you like it a little bit, give us a wishlist, and we would be very happy. Thanks a lot.
There you go. If you're looking for your city builder fix, what a beautiful looking game. These Pioneers of Pagonia. Check it out here. This is PAX East 2024.